This Kamala Harris and Donald Trump thing is heating up, man. They both picked who's gonna run for vice president. Um, they both I think September 10th is the debate. Has you last time you said that you were going with Camilla? Have you changed?
Yeah, I changed. I was just being sarcastic. You know, I wasn't going no motherfucking Kamala. Yeah, nah, I was just being sarcastic. But this shit don't mean nothing. I try not to even entertain this shit. I just talk president talk to troll. I don't give a damn about Trump or Kamala. I don't give a damn about Democrat or Republican. Neither one of them is for a potent. I don't give a. I just do that to troll and to show people I'm smarter than you. Because most people don't even know the 3 branches of government. Ask the average motherfucker that's talking presidential talk, name the 3 branches of government and their levels of function. They can't tell you. Tell me something about the Declaration of Independence. They can't tell you. Constitution right, Bill of Rights, amendments. They can't tell you. So I just do this just to troll, homie. But nigga ain't into this shit like I be playing. I'm bullshitting. I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, or the presidency of the United States of America. I don't give a fuck, my nigga, because it ain't never been I fuck my city council members. I know Mayor Mattie Parker, Councilwoman Gina Bivens, Senator Nicole Collier, Congressman Mark VCs. Nigga, I don't give a damn about the president. And the president don't give a damn about us because he's the commander-in-chief. So I just do that, homie, to be online. But nigga, in real life, we don't talk no motherfucking president talk, my nigga. It's a distraction.
Yeah, I see close friends getting into it over this shit.
Yeah, they ain't really friends. Because real friends don't talk politics. Me and we don't talk no motherfucking politics, nigga. Well, we go argue over it. And we poor. So, nah, homie, I just do that shit. I got into politics and I spent a long time in it, homie. And I done been on both sides, Democratic and Republican. And I'm saying, homie, they not in it for us. They don't even know what we go through, what we struggle. That's why they have to go get the rappers when it's time for us to vote. Yeah. And no other time outside of voting do you see them stand next to Megan, stand next to Quavo. No other time do they do this.
Yeah.
The last time we saw them do this, they were standing with Diddy. And Diddy was rocking the vote or die as he was in the hole, but he was trying to get us to vote or die. You don't think they knew Diddy was doing that back then and the rumors still circulated around him, but they still got him and said, vote or die, y'all. Diddy pushed the whole campaign to vote or die. So every 8 years, they go get a bunch of rapper celebrities and stand with them, and we don't ever see it again. Why won't they go stand with Ice Cube? Trump did. Think about that, man. Why won't Kamala and them go look at what Ice Cube put down? Biden wouldn't look at it. No Democratic looked at it. Trump went and peeked at it. Yeah. And Ice Cube got a lot of flack from black people because he let Trump look at it. You're supposed to let both of them look at it and see who can do what. Why are we stuck on one side? Why do we only look at one side of the coin? Why don't we ever look at both sides of the coin and try to make a decision? Why do we blindly vote Democrat? Have you ever asked yourself that? Why? And Democrats have never done nothing for black people ever in the history of America. Zero. Other than giving them government entitlements. So let me just say this. The Democratic and the Liberal Party is our slave plantation because that's where we come from as slaves. And that's facts. So you got some people say, well, the party switched during Lyndon B. Johnson. No. The Democrats became very clever during Nixon's Southern strategy. It was called Nixon's Southern Strategy, not LBJ. LBJ was the one that came along and said, I'm going to have these voting Democrat for the next 200 years. It's only been 50 years. So we got another 150 years before we change our voting pattern by way of L.B. Johnson, the Democratic president. And he called us, he said it. I'm going to have these voting Democrat for the next 200 years. That's why you vote Democrat. You're programmed to do it. That's why you get mad to try to think to do anything different. Because you're conditioned and you're programmed because you eat out of their hands. They gave your mama food stamp. They gave your grandmama Section 8. They gave you free lunch. You appreciate that free lunch, don't you? Poor black children, you at school, your mama didn't send you to school with no breakfast, did she? You didn't go to school with no sack lunch. Don't you appreciate that free lunch, black people? So keep voting Democrat with your miseducational school system.
Yeah, Trump recently went to a city. I'm not gonna say the name, but Trump recently went to a city and got the word out around town to saying he wanted to take a picture with influencers or rappers, but they had to have jewelry on.
What city he did that in? Atlanta?
It was in Detroit.
Why you didn't want to say Detroit?
I didn't want to put no rapper name out there, but it was just like Trump was looking for a certain image to take a picture with.
Real niggas. How you wrong for looking for the real niggas? Especially in politics. You got to keep in mind, Trump is not a politician. So he's going to do things that's unorthodox. He's a businessman. He's not a politician. All of them are politicians. He's the only one that's not a politician. So why wouldn't he go with the real when he been with the real niggas? You want me to give you a lineup? Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, Lil Jon, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Lou Alcindor. I can go on and on. Rosa Parks. This man been taking pictures with all these prominent people forever. Michael Jackson. Shabba Ranks. Nigga, I got a picture of Trump and Shabba Ranks. So what's wrong with a going to the town looking out for all the real they got the jewelry on and thing, man, so we can stand. Because Trump is a player, man. Why me and the players can't get together, nigga, and style and profile? And So what's wrong with that? Because it's no different than Kamala showing up with her white husband with Megan Thee Stallion shaking that motherfucking funky pussy on stage because Moneybagg Yo said that motherfucker got a stench to it. Moneybagg Yo said that pussy got a stench to it. And she up there dangling them thighs and clapping them ass cake with that stench on that cock. There's no difference. Then Kamala going to get Quavo and got Quavo talking about gun violence and all he talk about is guns in his music. Now we won't talk. Now we're against gun violence. What he call that Draco with them two titties? That song he got, Bad and Bougie.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga. That's all them niggas talk about. But we only do this during the presidential election time, though, and we won't see these people no more. We should feel stupid.
Yeah.
So I'm asking all young black people not to vote. I'm not voting for the president, Sean. I will not cast a vote for neither Donald Trump nor Kamala Harris this presidential election. Because I know my vote don't count. So I'm going to vote in every part of the election except the president. I'm going to leave that blank. So I'm going to let my electoral college member do their job.
But you used to endorse Donald Trump real heavy though.
Yeah, I did. But I'm hanging out this year because it don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah, I just used to push Trump to make black people mad. I wasn't really into Trump like that. I like his daughter more, Ivanka, and his son, Donald Jr. I just do that to make black people mad. Because I know politics, and I like to try to make black people mad that try to sound smart that don't know nothing. So when black people go right, I go left intentionally. Let me just be honest. when Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama was in the Democratic primaries, I was a Democrat at the time. I stood in line for over 6 hours and I voted against Barack Obama for Hillary Clinton. I wanted Hillary to be president. I cast my vote for Hillary Clinton because I was a fan of the Clinton. I named my daughter after Chelsea Clinton. Chelsea, because I was a Hillary Clinton fan. Then when Trump got in the race, I just switched just because to go against black people. Because now that, I just did. I'm gonna go against black people. I don't really support Trump like that. I support conservatism.
So who wins?
Let me just say this again. Because I want to clear this up. I support conservative values and principles. I don't care about the Republican Party. The only reason I vote Republican is because they uphold and promote conservative principles and values. That's it. I don't believe in transgender. I don't believe in gays. I don't believe in kids turning boys into girls. So why would I vote Democrat? I believe God, family, country, and the death penalty. So I'm conservative. So that's why I vote Republican. But I'm not a Republican, homie. I'm a conservative with conservative values and principles. If you can understand that.
Yeah. Who wins this election? Not who you're I know you're not voting, but if you had to predict who the winner will be, who's gonna win?
China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran. That's who win this election.
Explain
China,
that.
Russia, North Korean, and Iran. That's who win this election.
Explain what you mean by that.
The American people don't win, no matter who wins. If Kamala wins, do you know how the world gonna treat us? Because most Muslim countries won't even talk to her. They want to address her as a leader. If Trump wins, we don't win. Nobody wins this election, buddy. This is the start of America's fall. This is when Babylon began to fall. We're watching it. Our president told us that he was competent enough to be president, that he's okay, only for him to back out and give us Kamala, somebody we didn't pick. She was given to us. So we don't win, homie. Black people lose this election, no matter who they vote for. Just like every other election.
You think we need to start getting younger? The president age needs to start getting younger and younger?
We don't need no more president. We need a king or a dictator.
Yeah.
We need a motherfucker at least be in power 15, 20 years. All that change every 4 years, that's what's hurting us.
Yeah.
Man, we need a motherfucker being there as a king or a dictator.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But then it's like, with a dictator, is like, isn't that giving somebody too much power though?
It seemed like it's working pretty good in North Korea.
Yeah.
Seemed like it's working pretty good in Russia. Democracy don't seem to be working too well over here. And our politicians, homie, are literally working against each other, which ultimately, homie, is destroying America. The debates don't be debates. It be personal attacks. It be personal attacks. It don't be real debates. It don't be nothing of substance.
Yeah.
They be trying to humiliate each other. So I'm going to ask all young black people to not to vote for the president. Don't cast no vote. Let white people pick the president and we stay out of it. And I really mean that, homie. I play a lot, but I'm not playing right now. I would ask all young black people, homie, 40, 50 and under, don't vote. Them white people election. That president shit. Don't let them trick you and rile you up like this for us, because they gave us this Indian woman and she playing black. See, the good thing about Kamala, homie, is she watched black people. Because she's not black. She watched us from an Indian's household. Her Indian mother, Jamaican father who left, she was raised Indian with the red dot on her head. She watched us and went to school, so she learned how to act black. She learned how to look black and embrace the culture so she can be black. That's where she learned about civil rights at, because Indians don't have civil rights. They never fought back. She watched our people fight for civil rights. And she learned the game and went and married a Peckerwood white boy with white children. You think she know our struggle as a black woman? You think she know what you think she know what Julio Fulio mama going through? Mm-mm. You think she know what it like to go apply for food stamps, Section 8, enroll your kids in school and you ain't got nobody to help? She don't know that struggle. She was an Indian woman married to a white man. She don't know this struggle. My daddy cooked collard greens. Man, I don't know goddamn Jamaican know how to make no collard greens. Man, Jamaican food nasty in the motherfucker. Nigga, that some jerk greens. Man, she just talking bullshit. Man, Jamaicans don't know how to make soul food. Like that was in the slave quarters, chitlins, hog maws, pig feet. She don't know nothing about that. And she don't know about the hunching cousin. Yeah, I just threw that in there. All niggas know about the hunching cousin, playing house, and hang go see shit like that. Yeah, she don't know nothing about that shit.
Yeah, she went to a HBCU, right?
That's where you learn to freak at. Yeah. But you don't learn the struggle at HBCUs. You learn the struggle at community college. Nigga, most niggas that go to a HBCU come from a well-off family. Most niggas go to a HBCU come from a well-off family. Normally, we stay around here at a community college, nigga, trade school, warehouse job. She don't know this struggle, my shit. They black women think they got a hero. Boy, they just don't know that bitch don't like them. You ready to make history with this one? Listen, I'm changing my vote. I'm going with Kamala. I done had a long talk with God in the shower, butt naked. And we had a walk in the Garden of Eden. And yeah, he showed me where Kamala followed a little bit more instruction than the average black woman. She got a white man. Well, I wouldn't dare vote for a black woman, but she ain't a black woman. So I ain't doing nothing wrong voting for her. Black women don't know how to mind. And they don't know how to follow instructions. And they don't know how to sit down and be corrected. As a president, you got to be corrected. Black women can't be corrected. The preacher can't even correct them. God can't even correct them. You really got to beat black women. You got this on camera? Yeah. Ben, please, because you really got to beat black women. Every nigga I know got to damn near whoop his hoe. For a black woman to listen, you can't say, shut up. God damn. She come out the room, won't know who you calling the. Man, the mother girl shut up.
So wait, how do you change that 24 hours later? Because it's like.
Because I prayed and meditated. Don't you pray and meditate and ask for God to give you an answer?
Yeah.
Man, I just come out the shower. I was praying and meditating with the Lord. And God showed me, because I was basing my decisions off black women with no man. I ain't never seen them. You see what I'm saying? I've been looking at all these black women who can't keep a man, don't have a man, and they have a hard time listening to a man. Well, here's Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris ain't no black woman. Her daddy is Indian and her mama Asian. She ain't got a in her. You see what I'm saying? So she got a white man. Now, one thing I know about any colored woman, whether she's Mexican, black, yellow, light brown, dark brown, pitch black, or Kodak black. One thing I know about the colored woman is one man she listened to, and that's a white boss. Mm. Can't nobody tell a black woman nothing but a white boss, homie. So this woman here that's colored, she got a white husband that seemed to be doing a good job as a husband, and she seemed like she followed instructions and can be corrected. You can't correct black women in America. You got to beat them.
I mean, since yesterday, over $75 million has been raised.
Oh, that's from the gay community. Don't even worry about it. Gay community got unlimited money. Just know, out of that 75 million, black people didn't give $1 million. I think 12 black women tried to do something and raise like $1 million, but that ain't shit.
Yeah, they did like it was like a Zoom call she did with a few black women. I don't know the number. It was a great amount of black women, and they raised $1.1 million.
Out of that 1.1 million, 900,000 was somebody's child support money. Them hoes went and tapped into the child support fund to donate to her, man. Yeah, that ain't their own money. That's child support money. Black women ain't got no money to get away like that. Cause if they did, why everybody on food stamps? If they is, why all black women struggling and their credit doing bad? If black women got money to give like this, why they bothering their baby daddy and them about behind child support and they just got $1 million to give away like that? That don't make no sense. So I swear up and down that's child support money.
Yeah, especially people from California, they not really smelling her. She put a lot of people in jail. She has
for marijuana. She would go down in history for locking up more black people for non-violent crime, for things such as small amounts of marijuana than any attorney general in the state of any state.
So why you voting for
her? Because she not black. I said I wouldn't vote for a black woman. Now I voted for Hillary. I voted for Hillary Clinton over Barack Obama. Man, she a light-skinned, pretty yellow woman with a white husband. How bad can she be? She ain't got a black mama who resent her black daddy. She ain't got no black brothers who probably done molested her or slept with some of her friends and done them wrong. She ain't got no black cousin who probably on her when they were playing house, mama and daddy. You know how we used to do. When mama and them leave, we play mom and dad as cousin them and be sneaking and hunching and things. So she probably ain't had none of that. So she probably ain't tainted with niggism. You see what I'm saying? So she got a white husband. I think she'll listen more as a mixed breed woman that's high yellow compared to a dark skinned woman like Michelle Obama or maybe Whoopi Goldberg. Them hoes ain't gonna listen to nobody.
You wearing a Trump shirt right now though?
Yeah.
What's that say?
It says you motherfuckers couldn't hit dead fish in a barrel.
I thought you was gonna come in with the pack. You supposed to come in with the bandage on your ear.
We getting down. This shit is getting serious now. They done put a mixed breed brawl against President Trump. This ain't time for patriot politicians. This shit has got serious, nigga. They done a switcheroo. This a flea flicker.
I'm surprised you didn't come through with the bandage on your ear.
Didn't you say I'm getting serious? Nigga, I done got serious. We were playing with the bandage on the ear. Nah, man, we got to get serious, man, because the gays just go rally around behind this light-skinned, pretty woman with long, natural, good hair that ain't never wore a lace frontal and don't wear wigs. She's subject to win. Now, if she was a lace frontal wearing black woman, they wouldn't let her in. They wouldn't let Mammy in the White House. But this is not one of them weave patent head women that do this. This could be serious. She got a white husband now. This is something like never before.
I mean, according to Trump, he told CNN yesterday that she's going to be way easier to beat than Joe Biden.
Trump is a little throwed off from being shot in the ear. He look throwed off right now. He's so cocky. You know how it is when a nigga gets shot. He think can't nobody beat him. Remember how Tupac was? That nigga fired up a cigarette after he got shot. Who else? Yellow Beezy. You remember Yellow Beezy got shot? Nigga, he was going live in the hospital with Trap Boy Freddy. You know how them niggas is after they get shot, sure. They think they untouchable. So now he just talking, nigga. I'm thinking logically. This probably could win, my nigga. She's not a black woman. This is a mixed breed Indian Asian woman. She's subject to win. And she done tricked black women to thinking she black because she went to Howard and she done f***ed a few light-skinned niggas.
Yeah, even Montel Williams, I think she dated him before.
She done f***ed a few light-skinned niggas. She ain't f***ed no nappy head niggas. She been f***ed them light-skinned niggas, light-skinned like her. So I'm trying to make this presidential race about colorism. I'm trying to make black women feel, remember how them yellow girls used to treat the black-skinned girls in school? You remember the light-skinned girl used to look at this the same thing. Y'all think this light-skinned woman all of a sudden go band with y'all black-skinned girl was in high school and in college and in elementary and middle school, the black girl, skin girl wasn't never good enough to hang out with the yellow-skinned girl? Mighty fact, it ain't never been a black-skinned video vixen.
Nah.
That's what I'm talking about. So I'm just saying, y'all remember like black skin girl, don't y'all let this heifer fool y'all with that good hair that y'all can't get.
A lot of people yesterday, I mean, people are furious with you. We posted you on our Twitter. It got 5 million views.
What? How much money you made off that?
Nah, we don't make money off Twitter. Twitter.
Oh, you know?
Nah. Twitter don't pay. But the number one thing was, why does it have to be about race?
Everything's about race in America. Because if it wasn't, black people will have reparations for slavery. Every other group of people have gotten reparations on the planet of this earth except us. Everything's about race in America. That's why when they ask you for a job, they want to know, is Charleston White, black, white, Mexican, Pacific Island? They ask that question on every application. So everything's about race. Everything. So I make everything about race.
Do you think Joe Biden is alive? Do you think something fishy going on? You think something fishy going on?
Listen. Now, Joe Biden is very much alive. Y'all just seen him talking. He just old, retarded, and dumb, like most old people in their 70s. He probably piss on himself right now. He probably got shit stains in his drawers. He forgets shit like most old people. He got all kind of ailments and illness at 70-something years old, like most old people. Most old people his age need to get somewhere, sit their motherfucking ass down somewhere and get out the way and try to just enjoy life because they ain't got too much longer on here. Just wait till they die, man. Get on out the way. Yeah, old people can't think straight for young people. Old people can't figure out problems under pressure. Man, the man need help at 70-something years old. Man, why as a country, we the only one with old, weak leaders. And he's supposed to be our commander-in-chief. He can't throw a punch. He can't jump and jack. If him and the Russian president had to fight, Vladimir would kick his ass. If he had to fight Kim Jong would kill him. So I'm saying, why we gotta have these weak-ass old men that can't punch a punching bag, who dick barely get hard? That means his testosterone is low. When it's time to go to war, man, no, my nigga. No, they should have an age limit on driving. It should be an age limit on being the president. And a motherfucker 75 years old, no.
Yeah, they said he caught COVID last week.
They lying. He ain't caught no COVID. He just old and dying. He'll catch anything. COVID, pneumonia. He'll catch anything. He ain't got the proper immune system to stop it. And he's stressed. Can you imagine how stressed the president got to be? The stress breaks down your immune system. He ain't sleeping properly. He can't even remember half the shit that's being wrote for him to say in front of him, homie. Yeah, that's the dumbest old man I ever seen in my life. And the best thing they can do for America is what he did. Step down and pick this white hoe. I'm sorry, this Chinese raw.
So you think it's going to be closer than what people, it's not going to be a blowout like most people are projecting?
Well, let me just tell most people that's making projections, they dumb in the mother, Sean. I thought the Electoral College picked the president. Why are we having a conversation about the popular vote electing the president? Why are we having this conversation? When we all know it's wrote in the Constitution of America, it's wrote in law that the popular vote of the American citizen does not elect nor selects the president. It's the Electoral College. So I'm going to ask you and challenge you, who is your Electoral College, people? They pick your president. I remember one year, Judge Alex Kim My good friend Judge Alex Kim, 323rd Judicial District Juvenile Court. He was an electoral college member. Dr. Geoffrey Mitchell was, you see what I'm saying? So who's your electoral college member while you guys are having debates about the president? I'm going to say it again. The popular vote in the United States of America does not select nor elect the POTUS. So we shouldn't even, it don't even matter who we pick. So that's why I'm jokingly saying I'm going to pick Kamala. Man, come on, we don't even pick the president.
Are you voting, at least?
You goddamn right I'm voting. I want it to be on record that I am a tax-paying citizen as well as a voting American. Nigga, I take pride in voting. And if I miss an election, I feel like I've done something wrong inside of me. Seriously, I feel, nigga, if I don't vote, I feel like I've done something wrong.
Majority of black people, they feel like their vote doesn't matter anyways.
Majority of black people are uneducated and miseducated. So of course they're going to feel like that. And the reason they feel like that and their vote don't matter. They're absolutely right. Because they are waiting to vote for the president, which is the popular vote. It doesn't matter. They're absolutely right. But where your vote does matter is in your local elections. City council, mayor, school district, school board, county commissioners, judicial judges, a road commissioner, railroad commissioner, governor, lieutenant governor. That's where your vote counts. Your vote don't count waiting every 4 years to cast. That vote means nothing. So they're absolutely right.
The shooting, Trump, he got shot in his ear.
Yeah.
You think that shit was real?
We seen it was real. Do I think it was staged? Yes. I think they went and found a retarded kid and told him. I just want y'all to think about this. Remember White Boy Rick? Remember White Boy Rick said that the government came and got him when he was 13 years old and groomed him up to do this, and then when he was shot in the stomach. Remember? So, not just White Boy Rick, the guy Larry Davis out of New York said that the government was used. So, homie, it's no difference than a transgender school shooter who went inside the school and shot those kids. Remember? Nashville somewhat, a transgender school shooting. You don't think these people got a factory somewhere where they got people like this that they can sit out to do this? You don't think they got a group of Jerry motherfucking kids that they done rescued in some situations and across the border? Hey, listen, we need you to do this. And make him feel honorable as if he's doing it and tell him that this is going to happen only for him to end up like he ended up. I think it's staged. I don't believe a retarded kid that's been bullied can go anywhere near a presidential debate, a presidential rally, walk with a ladder and a gun, climb on top of a building. I don't believe that. I don't believe nothing that I can see, and I don't believe nothing that I can hear.
So what do you believe?
I don't believe it. I believe it's staged. Because if it's not staged, where is his mother and his father to say, oh, I don't believe Jimmy did that. God damn it. Where them people at? Where his cousins at? Where the town is he from? Where, come on, homie. If something was to happen to me, y'all gonna be saying something. Why none of his family, friends, why ain't nobody saying nothing? Why ain't they showing us his mother, his house, the room? Why? Why? They did it. Hold on, homie. Think about the DC snipers. Nigga, they showed us a lot of shit about Lee Malvo and John Mohammed. Why don't they ever show us nothing about the people who supposedly do stuff like this, homie? It's like it happened and there's no history to them. There's no backstory. They give us a backstory to everything else. Homie, I think they just killed the autistic kid. Yeah, homie. I wear a hat almost every day that says, I think everybody's playing. Homie, I think everybody playing, especially if we get to see it. Because think about this. During the Boston Marathon bombing, they was able to go get aerial surveillance from the satellite in the sky and walked us back to where these motherfuckers dropped it back. Why won't they do this with him? Show us where he came from. How can this retarded little boy get up and do this? And he fired several shots. And you want me to believe that the Secret Service don't know where these bullets come from, and they all surround Trump, and ain't nobody got their gun out. Ain't nobody got their gun out, nigga. Ain't nobody got no gun. Man, I'm too foolish to believe this shit. I don't believe. I'll take everybody lying.
So, what? Okay, who benefits off that then?
Donald Trump. It's almost a guarantee win, homie. An assassination attempt. Nigga, he raised up and raised his fist in there like he a bad. Homie, Kim Jong. And Donald Trump studied people like him. I do too. Kim Jong used propaganda, my nigga, to make it look like he's a god. This was propaganda being used. Hitler used it. The media used it. This is propaganda to make, and he raised the fist up.
That's when I knew something was off. When he got up, because usually if that was some real shit, they wouldn't have let him stand up like that.
Man, motherfucker hit me. Say, nigga, I ain't raised no motherfucker. I'm finna look, man.
Yeah.
So, nah, homie, they playing on us, my nigga. So, nigga, that's why I wake up to play too. Nigga, listen. We are living in a time where nothing is real anymore, homie. You have to question everything you see, nigga, and doubt everything you hear. Especially if you see it and you're not trying to see it. Man, they staging shit, my nigga. From 9/11, all this shit is staged for us and against us. And if it's unfolding before our eyes on television, it's staged. Because the shit, nigga, it's a lot of shit they'll never let us see.
Yeah, people were mad at Forbes magazine the next day because the writer had headlined it, is the Trump vote more attractive to black votes now because he survived the gunshot, and black people were offended by it. But it made a lot of sense though.
You know why black people were offended by it? Because it's true. Black people, and I want y'all to hear me good, white people, black people are never offended by a lie. We've never been offended by a lie. Never. We're only offended by the truth. That's why stereotypes offend us so much, because most stereotypes are true about us. Watermelon, chicken. Now, most stereotypes are true about us. So that's why they're so offensive. So Forbes magazine wasn't wrong. This nigga got 50-something convictions and done took a bullet. Y'all ain't seen how many niggas done rallied behind him and said, shit, man. And they even went so far to say he was throwing up the black fist. They even went so far to say he was throwing up the black fist. So, homie, they know us better than we know us. It's just that when we say something, they have to backtrack. It's just like when a lawyer or prosecutor is in court and they say something that they want the jury to implant in their minds. And then the judge say, hey, jury, I want you to act like you didn't hear that. Well, the prosecutor know they can't act like they didn't hear that. They heard it. You're right, Jon, I'll retract my statement. Man, I already heard it. So Forbes magazine was absolutely right. Black people have rallied around this guy since the shooting. So on the flip side of that, the Democrats are saying, man, this damn near guarantees him a win. We got to do something. We got to do something. They damn near came out and said, we put the hit on him, y'all, but they damn near came out and said that. They missed the target, is what he slipped up and said. But they didn't do that. The Republicans set that up. Trump them staged that, nigga. So the Democrats are saying, man, that was a hell of a move he did. God damn, how we go checkmate him. Get Joe ass out the race and let this hoe do it. It's gonna shift some shit.
Yeah.
Put Joe ass to, cause Joe can't beat him with that bullet. But boy, you bring this hoe. Boy, this hoe gonna shake up some shit. And this hoe can squabble. This hoe can squabble. That's why Trump saying, man, I don't want no debate with that. I'm gonna stay on Joe ass. We gonna keep this by Joe. Them people smart, nigga. They know not to get it time of day. This is a hoe with a white husband, nigga. This here riding low down and dirty. She take pink dick. Man, you know how sick you got to be as a black woman, nigga, to take a pink dick? You got this well done beef over here, and you over there with that raw, uncooked. Man, that got to be some sick shit.
She not black though.
Man, she been playing black. That's how she can take it. It ain't too many black women, homie, that can marry a white man, homie, after them having some black meat, and take that uncooked meat. She got to be sick, homie. She got to be a sick sister, homie, to lay down with that uncooked meat consistently and on a regular basis. Women like Eve and that Jackson girl, they got to be sick in the mind to do that.
I always wanted to ask you, do you have white fans?
Yeah.
When you're out and about, white people
yeah,
walk
homie,
up
listen,
to you?
but my white fans are just as racist as I am toward black people than I am toward white people. We have a mutual understanding and agreement and mutual respect, and we love one another. We the good old American. Yeah, nigga, I don't want my daughter dating no white boy. He don't want his daughter dating no nigga. What's wrong with that? Nigga, I would be upset my daughter brought a white kid home, hollering this my buddy. Man, get that white boy out of here. Daddy, can a white person spend a night? No, hell no, a white person can't stay over here. And you can't stay over their house. So now, but nigga, them my friends, my neighbors. Yeah, it's okay to have a difference of opinion. It's okay to be racist and still like some of the people that you hate.
You think white people hate black people?
Yes.
Or they just don't understand this?
Hate us. They understand us. Nigga, they made us. They educate us. What you mean they don't understand us? They educate us. 95% of school teachers are white in America. What you mean they don't understand us? Most of them are our probation officers. Most of them are our judges. What you mean they don't understand us? They're reading our files. They know our history. They know our history better than we know it.
But they don't understand. They don't understand the struggle, though. That's what I mean.
They do understand the struggle. They created it for us to struggle. They know what the struggle does to us. Believe me. We don't know. That's why we talk about. That's why we try to embrace the struggle like it's something. That's why we put the struggle over a middle class life. You didn't get it out the mud.
Yeah.
Nigga, they know we don't understand the struggle, nigga. Nah, homie, we got it wrong. They got it right. That's why they want to keep us over here. That's why when we figure out, we try to come over here with them. Because they got it right. When we finally get our life together and we finally get right, where do we look to move? Amongst them. So how they don't understand? They understand that you need a mother and a father to almost raise a successful child in this country. They understand that. So they'll marry a fat, ugly. They'll marry a fat white girl that'll stay home and nurture the kids, but she's fat. She's not fine. She's not, you see what I'm saying? Nigga, they'll make sacrifices because we won't. So everybody in the world knows that we don't want.
The election is coming up in 2 weeks. One of the biggest elections of all time. I mean, I see you rocking the hat.
Yeah, it's the new one too, boy. That motherfucker clean. It's the new one. Say it's the new one. It's the new one.
You've been on and off though. You went from Trump to everybody to Kamala, then everybody to now you back Trump.
I was just making black women mad about Kamala having a white husband and she wasn't a black woman, and that black women don't listen to nobody but a white man. I was just trolling about Kamala. I'm a diehard Trump.
Yeah, but it was times where you were like, man, f everybody, man.
Yeah.
Vote for the mayor. Vote for city council.
Well, I still think because they're trying to shame black men into voting for Kamala. I still say boycott the election. Don't vote. Vote local. Don't vote presidential. Stay out of this shit. Let them pick. I still believe that. I'm going to vote for Trump. But I'm asking the black people that the Democrats is targeting, the black male particularly, they done went and got Obama to try to make a nigga feel bad. Nah, homie, boycott them. Don't let them shame black men, thinking that black men gonna be the reason why Kamala lose. Let that lose. Ho got a white hub. Fuck you go support that for anyway.
Who do you think wins though?
2 weeks ago, you asked me this. A week ago, I would have said Kamala. I'm afraid Kamala was going to win. Watching her last few interviews, her responses to public town hall questioning, and looking at the lack of Democratic support, where a lot of Democrats are still undecided at this point in the election, Trump by landslide. Yeah, Trump by landslide.
I think so too.
By landslide. Republicans right now is coming out in mass numbers with early voting, not the Democrats. And you got a lot of Democrats right now today are still undecided. If they are undecided, nah, it's over with. And she haven't answered direct questions. She's already made a public statement saying that she would do nothing specifically for black people. Now she's trying to come back and say, well, I'm going to do this. Yeah. So now, homie, I'm confident that Donald Trump will be our next president.